Good afternoon, World Wide Web. Welcome back to my stock channel. This is James with another update on XELA Technologies. Down to 4 cents now. We've peeled off almost a penny in the last month. Reading some articles from everyone that just hates XELA Technologies saying they're done. And I guess they could be done, but this one here really thinks they're done. 3 Hail Mary attempts that won't save XELA Technologies. Let's see what they tell us here. First of all, their $51 million credit line isn't going to last very long. Second of all, they're doing some cost-cutting measures, and they just won't be enough. And finally, in reverse split talks, that's not going to help. That's just going to make it worse. What this article fails to mention is the fourth option, and that's raising the price of their product to be a fair market price instead of slutting it out for the grocery stores to get the terminals at $30 less than they're going to pay for the next place. That's what the problem is here. Raise your prices, problem solved. Yes, you might be a smaller company one day, but that is your last gunshot right there. That's your last chance. That's your last hurrah. You're going to have to go do it, and it's going to have to be any day now. So expect this thing to close, or expect them to raise prices by, well, I don't know, how much do they need at this point? Quarterly. Well, they got pounded here in the last quarter. That was a huge loss. $85 million on 264. So maybe 25%. Maybe they need to raise their prices 25% across the board. They haven't raised their prices in 5 years on these vendors. If they're locked into a contract, they need to go in and renegotiate and say, look, we signed a contract, but we're getting ready to yank the machines out of your store. If you want to keep them, you do have an option. You can sue us if you want to. Yeah, just like they do in baseball and football, you need to go renegotiate that thing. Say, we didn't know that inflation was going to be pounding away at 30%. It is. Everything you bought in your grocery store costs more, and we're in your grocery store, and you need to pay a little bit more for us too. I'm sure half of them will understand, and this company will survive as a $500 million plus company, plus 25% increase of the price, maybe $750 million. Maybe the price increase will offset the loss of customers to such a large degree that we can have a smaller, profitable company and get rid of some operating costs because we're a smaller, more profitable company. I like that move for XELA. I like that move right now. I wish I could be in the boardroom screaming at these people. They need to hear it. They need to do it. I think it's the natural reaction before they close the doors to at least, make a phone call to Target and say, hey, you guys want to keep those machines or you want us to yank them out? Yeah, they're going to cost you market value, same as you're going to pay at the other places. But you're going to have to pay more for them. That's the bad news, or we're going to have to yank them out. End of story. Target's going to make a decision. They're going to say, keep them in, yank them out, whatever. Maybe they'll make a few phone calls first. Call back XELA and say, yeah, okay, we'll keep them in. We'll stay with you guys. Save us the hassle of converting 1,000 stores over to some new reward system. We're all integrated and everything's working wonderfully. They're happy customers. They're huge customers. They like this level of service. They paid more for everything except for their terminals. It's time for them to step up to the plate. XELA, this is your Hail Mary. You need to go tell everyone they cost more. Go do it and end this madness for yourself and for all of us, anxious people that are sitting by waiting for this thing to close the doors or for you to do something. And if you shut the doors without even trying that, I'm going to be really sore at you. Anyway, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for listening. Have a wonderful afternoon. XELA Technologies, XELA, probably the premier terminals that you swipe your card at just about every store that you shop at, is facing a situation where they might have to yank all their terminals out and go home. Or their 4,000 biggest clients in the world can pony up and pay a little bit more. It's going to be one or the other. It just doesn't work. Unless they want no service at all, that'll be their other option. If you don't want to pay more, we're only going to assign one person to your entire chain of stores, and you guys can manage the returning of the machines yourself. You can come drop off the broken ones and pick up the new one and go back and plug it in yourself. Maybe we can make that option open for a store that doesn't like a price increase. But it's either the price increase or you lose your service staff. You're not going to get the same thing. And I'm sure the contract and the price guarantee or whatever they gave them probably doesn't have a set number of service employees. They could probably sneak away with one and say, well, if we want to play by the contract, we'll play. Let's do something here, XELA. I'm ready to see some good news. I think once we see it, we're going to see the stock jump quickly. If we don't see it, we're going to see it go to zero quickly. So that's your last home run. Go raise the prices. Just be all obnoxious about it, just like everybody else is, and say that's the deal. Problem solved. Thank you, XELA. I should be on your board of directors, I know. Thank you, everybody, for watching my video. Have a wonderful day.